Hello. We are going to be using a printable kit from Amy Plans Things. This is the only second time that I have done a printable kit. I'm still definitely trying to get used to it. This is just on regular printer paper. I'm going to use my gyro cut to cut around it and see kind of what we can play around with. This is going to be for vacation week, so the 13th through the 19th. Oh, interesting how I set this up. You guys can't see it, but 13 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's okay. So first, let's get in here and see if I can draw in these lines. I literally just had straight edge. Like, I know I've seen it. So I'm kind of doing some batch filming here. So this will be the third video in a row that I filmed. One of them was a haul video. The other one was that particular week's setup, which will actually be what comes out. Well, obviously it's the week before, so it's going to come out before this one. Oh my gosh, Karen. It's kind of late at night. It's been a heck of a couple, well, it's been a heck of a couple weeks with work. Oh, this goes all the way up. Okay. So my brain is a little frazzled, a little tired. As I've mentioned in some of the other videos, my guy is also out of town, and that always kind of throws me for a loop. You know, I have to be the adult. He usually does all of the cooking and the tidying up. So while he's gone, obviously I have to be the adult and take care of those household chores. And I have found that it is very difficult to cook just for two people, so just my nephew and I. I made tacos and kind of made a lot. Or the taco meat I made a lot of. So we're gonna do nachos in the next couple days to use that up. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then a note section. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside for now. And we're going to get this out and we're gonna do some fussy cutting. Now I think, excuse my reach again. So I wanted to decorate this area and this area. I think this is probably too large, so we're probably going to stay with those right there. How many of you have done printable kits? And do you find that you fussy cut it out like I'm doing now? Which the previous setup I did, I definitely needed some practice. It turned out okay, but I would not say it is my best work. But do you find that you're perfectly good with fussy cutting? Or do you find that no, I need a cutter, a sticker cutter in my life? Ugh. And yeah, I know I can grab my scissors and fussy cut this too. I guess either way is kind of a pain. But I'm curious to how many of you do, printing your own, and do you find it, oof, that did not cut straight. Do you find it easy, or you're like, no? I am just going to stick with the already printed and cut product. I'm curious. So this is the second time in the same evening that I've done this. And I think if I were not doing this while also trying to film, I would probably slow down and do a better job at doing this. And then I might not find this so tedious. Okay, that's not bad. And then let's go this one. This one I'm not gonna fussy cut around all of the petals. I'm just gonna kind of go broad strokes here. And if I need to fussy cut a little bit later, I can do that. But I'm wondering if maybe, again, if I weren't doing this on camera, if I would take more time, and if I would be like, oh yeah, this is something that I can do more often, or no. And if you find that you really prefer doing printables, I would love to know from which shops you purchase from. I don't know if I said, but these are from Amy Plans Things. I watch a lot of her YouTube content, and because I love Dutch doors. I don't do enough of them to say that I'm really good at them, but I really do love watching her create a lot of her Dutch doors. So I find that when I start to want to do Dutch doors, that I don't have enough stickers to kind of fill up the space that I've created with the doors. So that's what kind of got me started on, well, if I bought printable, I could print my own and have as many as my heart desired. But do I want to take the time to cut each of these out? Yeah, you gotta slow down. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. And again, I'd really like to hear from you all. What are your thoughts? If you do a lot of printables and you have a machine that does the cutting for you, what is the machine? I don't want to spend a whole lot of money, but I'm really enjoying creating, and to create you have to have, supplies. It doesn't mean you have to have all of the things. I don't probably have to have a cutter of sorts, but I'm just curious what you think. I really like that one, but I don't think it's going to fit in our space. I also printed off some boxes. So I'm thinking maybe if we put one here and then put the floral above it, maybe. Let me see if I know that I have the gyro cutter. Bear with me one moment. I was looking for my other cutter, my straight edge cutter, but I cannot find it. So let's see if I can do this with the gyro cutter. I'm sure it'll work. I've just never tried it before. Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts of printables. So I'm very curious, and that was not even close to the edge. I think if I do this again, I'm probably going to pre-cut them before I start to film. We're going to, I kind of wish one of, like this one was this color. So I kind of like the long box. But let's make do with what we have right now. And yes, I could probably just grab my scissors and do this too, but I probably will not cut a straight line with my scissors, if I'm being completely honest. I found that out from the last bit I was doing. Cutting a straight line with scissors for me is pretty difficult, apparently. Okay, and that's funny. I thought I was pushing really, really hard. Oh, I just didn't go up far enough. Okay, and then that little piece comes off. I don't know exactly what I have planned here. I'm just totally winging it. So let's cut some gingham here. Is that what that's called, gingham? The pink that I have here? Or is it plaid? I will say though, purchasing from Amy Plans things for printables was very, very easy, and obviously it was quick because there's no shipping. And if I do it again, I'm definitely gonna we'll have to learn how to adjust the size, because I don't think the boxes were supposed to be this big. But that's okay. I'm gonna make it work because I've already got it printed. So c'est la vie. Work with what you have. Now let's see how we're going to decorate these sides here. Let's clean up some of my mess. And push those over there. Yum. As you can see, I've kind of planned out a couple of kits that I'm thinking of using for later in the month. So I was kind of, let's just get some of this kind of spread out here. See what we have to use. What am I thinking? Oh, you're super cute. Okay, so I want to grab, there's a lot of yellow here, so I think the pink and just a little bit of pink there. Thinking maybe down here, and then throwing maybe you on there and you here, and then maybe for the heck of it, you there, you up there. I don't know where. Maybe him up the top. What are we thinking? I think that's kind of cute. Not you. Yes, I think we're going to do that. And obviously, so because I just printed these on regular paper, because I didn't know if I was going to enjoy this process at all. And basically, I put very little effort into this. I didn't want to spend a lot of money either, so I didn't buy printer paper, or like sticker paper. Wow, that was a weird way to put that. This is just normal printing paper, and my little kid's glue stick, which I'm kind of enjoying. We're gonna put you there, and I'm gonna do this one. Apparently I cut that. Cool. What I like about the purple that it goes on is I can see where it's going on, but then it dries clear, which is amazing. Oh, here we go. Get a little decoration on the tab. I like it. I was wondering how I was going to decorate it, but now I've got it all in my hand, so I've got to... I wonder... Do I like that? And of course, with glue, you can kind of pull it up and, you know, arrange it, rearrange it. Okay, I kind of like that. Cool. Let's get some stickiness on here. And let's figure out how I put it back in there. Okay. Just like that. I kind of want to pull that up. Okay. And we'll take this one. And we'll put you up here. Yeah, let's just do it right there. Okay. And then we're going to put the box right over here. Yep, I just totally glued all of that. Cool. But the great part, you do that. Oh, hey, it just started pouring outside. Awesome. And we're going to line you up there. I don't know if you can hear that. My little workspace here in our room is right next to a window. It's got a air conditioner in it. So the rain is just pounding right on it right now. Okay, let's try to be a little less messy, maybe. I feel like we've got glue everywhere. And we're gonna go here. Kind of feel like I need something there and there. We can take a look at what we got left. And I had one other oh, there's the little bee. Cannot lose him. Let's get him good and stuck. Okay. We're gonna stick him up here on top of Friday. Get some of that glue off there. And since I see that is gonna come up, we'll do that. Okay. That is a little weird, but that's okay. Do I want to put anything here? Just going through some of the stuff that I had kind of set aside and haven't used yet. Oh, I really wish I kind of would have seen these, but that's okay. Obviously I did see them, but those are bigger than I really want, maybe. I know that I did mixture here, but this one I already have cut out. I'm kind of thinking of just throwing it up here. It's a lot of yellow, but I want something to kind of take up that space. Again, the great thing with a glue stick is you can just add more glue. I'm gonna have glue everywhere. Okay, let's see if I can Get that up just a little more. Oh, that is crooked as all heck. Okay, let's try there. And then grabbing the glue stick again, getting some more glue on there. Okay, that's kind of cute. And do I still have out my days of the week? Of course I don't, or I'm just completely missing them. Aha. So this is the same script that I used on my last setup. I'm kind of thinking going that way. Nah, we'll go like this. We'll keep it normal. This is probably going to be, this particular week, I will probably end up just coming back in and doing back planning because this is vacation week for us and I won't be bringing it with me. So I think because I put Friday there, we're gonna put Saturday and Sunday over here to keep it consistent. That's cute. I really like that. Now let's pull out. Okay, that one won't work. I'm gonna go gray. I don't know why, but we're gonna throw some gray up in here. Maybe because we just have a lot of kind of color. I don't really want these to stand out necessarily. 15, the 16th. Oh, it stopped raining outside. Cool. I didn't think about the days here. Do a little adjusting. It's okay. And the 19th. Okay, now to grab my eraser and erase some of this stuff here. For my pre-planning where I wrote the days of the week. Okay. I like that. The only thing I want to do is take care of this corner here. I don't remember which one I was using, but for now, we're gonna use this one. Oh, that probably didn't work very well because it needs to be trimmed. Okay, that's okay though. Well, here we go. So this is my spread for the week of, sorry, gotta do some cleaning up there. October 13th through the 19th. This will be my vacation week in Redmond, Washington. I will come back and journal all about it. And this was using a printable kit from Amy Plants Things. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, bye-bye.